Hi, good day. My name is Ben and I am a moderator here in BITU. Today, I'm gonna give you some tips on how to handle your class when you don't know much about the topic. Every once in a while, we online teachers encounter different issues to keep us from having a smooth sailing class. I am talking about technical problems, connection issues, bad hair days, and etc. And sometimes we run into a certain situations that will challenge our flexibility, creativity, and resourcefulness. One such scenario here in B2 is when we get a class with a topic that we know very little about. To most of us, that's a really scary thing to imagine. But no need to worry. We are here to help. I'm here to give you some tips on handling your class when you don't know much about the topic. Tip number one, relax. It's not your job to know everything. Yeah, you heard that right. Your job isn't to know everything about every topic. While that would be extremely helpful, your role as a moderator simply requires you to assist the students in expressing their opinions, along with correcting their grammar and pronunciation errors. Just follow the class flow like usual. Ask the topic questions and make a follow-up questions based on their answers. Besides, the students should do most of the talking after all. Tip number two, Google is your best friend. How many times has Google gotten you out of a hairy situation? I'm sure you'd say more than once, right? That's how reliable Google is. This is definitely one of those times where a quick search can save the day. You can secretly pull up Google search while you are talking. Or you can casually say, "Give me a second to do a quick search for your answer." Just be natural about it, but don't take too much time. Tip number three, the sample answers are not just for the students. Yep, the sample answers can help you too. While they give the students an answer that they can refer to or paraphrase from, they are also a significant source of information about the topic. A quick glance of the sample answers can give you a clear context of the subject, helping you navigate through the conversation better. Tip number four. The great thing about the B2 interface is that you can always see all the topics and their contents in advance. You can log in earlier than your fixed shift and check each topic, especially the ones you are not familiar with, and go through the info, outline, and vocab sections and get yourself fully equipped to handle those topics. Plus, you can also check tomorrow's topics in advance. I think we all agree that this is a real game changer. And for tip number five, read more. It's always better to know more than to know less. There's no better way to navigate through a conversation than to be knowledgeable about what you are talking about. In our case here in B2, knowing more about the topic can help us to ask better and meaningful questions. So, take time to read about current global issues, trending topics, Vietnamese culture and tradition, even the ones that don't really pique your interest. Remember, it's better to be a warrior in the garden than to be a gardener on the battlefield. So, be prepared. So, those are some tips that I can share with on how to handle classes when you don't know much about the topic here in B2. Goodbye!